Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday complexion routine, and I'm not so sure if I'm going to call it my everyday foundation routine or complexion routine, because I'm not just going to show you how I do my foundation every single day, but it's like from me prepping my skin to like applying my foundation and you know, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's just jump right into the tutorial. Okay, so before I even start doing my eye makeup, I actually cleanse my whole face, whether it's at the sink with a cleanser or with some cleansing wipes. Usually I do the cleansing wipes because it's a lot easier. Right now I'm just going to go over my face, but if I wasn't wearing any eye makeup, I would actually go over my eyes too. I like to cleanse my face because it just feels better when you apply makeup on a clean skin, and it just gets rid of all the nasties on your face, because I'm pretty sure everyone sweats at night, or maybe it's just me, but I just like to feel like I'm applying makeup on my clean skin. Okay, so after I'm done wiping my face, I take my Dickinsons Witch Hazel, and I actually originally bought this Witch Hazel because Adriana had some mosquito bites and I just heard it was good. But then I had no use for it, and then I remembered that it was good to control your oil. It's a great toner. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Witch Hazel, and trust me guys, this is not the best smelling product in the world. So I just take a little bit on a paper towel. You can use a cotton round if you want to, and I just apply it, kind of pat it on my forehead and on my T-zone, and I do not breathe with my nose. I just kind of breathe with my mouth, but I hate the smell, but it's okay as long as it helps with my oil. Ugh. I also bring it over here on my cheeks because I get oily right here too. And your face is not gonna smell bad throughout the day. It's just that one little short period of time when you're applying it, but I think I'm done now. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my eye cream and face moisturizer. Right now I'm using this Caudalie Eye Cream, and like I said before, I would do this whole thing before I do my eye makeup, so I would actually bring the cream all the way over here, so not on the lid but above the lid, so the eye socket bone. To me, eye cream is very important because it really helps your concealer last longer. Plus, if you use concealer every single day of your life, you're just drying out, and you're not wearing an eye cream, you're just drying out your under eye area even more. So you really want to make sure that you use an eye cream and also a face moisturizer. Right now I'm actually applying it. It's the Fresh Rose Hydrating Gel Cream because I'm a little bit drier on this area, but I'm super oily like on this area right here. So I'm going to apply some moisturizer on this area of my face. Okay, so now it's time for the makeup part. First, I'm gonna start off by priming my face with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector Primer. It looks like this, and I just take a little bit, like this much, and I apply it mainly or only to my T-zone because this primer is clinically gonna help you to reduce the oiliness on your face. So you want to apply it just on the spots that you're oily, not all over your face, or else it's going to dry you out. So just on the oily spots. For me, it's the T-zone, so that's where I'm going to apply it. So I can actually feel the primer as it's drying because it really feels like it's soaking up all that oil and it's just mattifying the skin. Okay, so my go-to foundation every single day is my Illamasqua skin-based foundation. I love this foundation so much that I actually have a backup to it. So like a lot of you guys, I have tried plenty of foundation brushes, and there's actually only two methods that work for me. I have tried the dual fiber brushes, and to me they just take too much time and they're too streaky on my face. I've tried these kind of foundation brushes and they just don't work for me. They're too small for my face. Paddle brushes take too long on my face for an everyday use. The MAC 109 brush. Remember when this brush was all over YouTube and everyone used it as their foundation brush? Well, I personally used it, and in my opinion it's a great brush, but not for foundation. I rather use it as my contouring brush. So I have tried all of those brushes, and don't get me wrong, if you love any of the brushes that I just mentioned, that's completely fine. I'm just letting you know which brushes I like, and I'm not saying that those brushes were not good because they're all amazing in their own way, but they're just not my favorite for foundation application. Anyways, so the two tools that I use every single day, well, not every day because I switched them off, but it's I use either my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush or my Beauty Blender. These are the best things that I have came across with that just make my foundation look flawless. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of my foundation and dot it on all over my face. I'm not gonna take too much, but just start off with a little bit, and if I need more, then I'll just add a little bit more. I'm actually going to show you how I use my beauty blender. So I have already wetted and squeezed all the water out, and now I'm just going to pat all over my face, starting in the middle and just going outwards. And this is probably the quickest way I can apply my foundation because it's so easy and it just looks flawless whenever you're done applying the foundation. Now I'm just going to do my forehead, and I use kind of like the side of the beauty blender and just blend it outwards. And the cool thing that I noticed about the beauty blender is that I use less foundation than whenever I apply my foundation with a sponge. So if you own a beauty blender and you notice the same thing I do, let me know on the comments down below. Okay, so now it's time to conceal my under eye area, and right now I have been using my Givenchy Mr.Light, and this is the number 5. I would probably do it a little bit brighter, but this is just what I got. And I bring it all the way back to the cheekbone and also bring it down. Now I take the beauty blender with the little tip and I just blend. And just look at how quick it blends everything. And I don't know if I told you guys this, but I actually prefer to do my eyes first. So whenever I do my foundation second, I can just wipe off any fallout from the eyeshadow and start fresh. So if I'm not gonna apply any more liquids or creams to my face, I take my E.L.F HD Powder with my powder brush and I apply it all over my face. And this powder is really comparable to the Makeup Forever HD Powder, just in case you wanted to know. And the way I apply this powder is in patting motion, so I don't go swirl, 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 because it just moves my whole foundation around. So I just like to pat all over my face at first. And after I'm done patting all over my face, I just take the brush, no more product, and I kind of lightly, very gently dust off the excess powder so it doesn't look too powdery. Now I'm going to contour my face with my Nars Laguna bronzer, which I have been loving, as you can't tell. And if you guys want a more in-depth contour and highlighting video, let me know on the comments down below, and thumbs up this video as well. Now I'm going to take my Sephora cream eyeshadow brush. This is the older version, but I know they have a newer version, and I'm just going to take the same bronzer and contour my nose. And this is my favorite nose contouring brush. It's actually a cream shadow brush, but it does the job for me, so I love it. Now I'm gonna do my blush, and I'm using Illamasqua's Lover blush. This is my favorite blush in the world. I start on the back of my cheeks and bring it inwards, but I try to leave the center of the face kind of bright. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight, and this is one of my favorite highlighters. It's by Sleek, and it's the Face Contour Kit in the light version. I'm just gonna apply it right on the cheekbones. Ooh, can you see that? Can you see your reflection on my highlights? So the last step is to take my MAC Fix Plus. Since I used so many powders, I'm just gonna spray this all over my face, and it's just gonna melt it into one thin layer of powder. So I'm just gonna take some of this, and this is always the scariest part. I don't know why, I always get scared, even though I'm doing it to myself, it scares me. Okay, so that's all for my everyday foundation routine / complexion routine. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, same username as right here on YouTube. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. Mwah.